Yes. Not tonight. Not tonight. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Quiet, please.
Good evening, everyone. I don't think my mic. Can you hear me? All right. The time has come for the October 27th, 2025
Check.
special city council meeting. Roll call, please.
Alderman Guzman.
Present.
Alderman Martinez.
President.
Alderman Felix.
Present.
Alderman Newsom. Present. Alderman Turner.
Present.
Alderman Donnerworth.
Present.
Alderman Florian.
Present.
Alderman Hayes.
Present.
Alderman Bolton.
Present.
Mayor Cunningham.
President,
You have a quorum, sir.
please rise for the pledge. Item C, mayor comments, there being none. Just a reminder, tonight, we are here for two items that's listed on the agenda. And that's it for tonight. As we all know, this is a special council meeting. Item 2, audience time. Madam Clerk?
Thank you. We do have audience time, and they're going to walk up the names to me. You have 3 minutes in which to say your remarks. According to the rules of the council, there's a total of 45 minutes for comments, but I think we'll be fine. And we're going to start with the first 5. Go ahead, line up on the east side of the room. Be ready to state your name and go ahead. Dulcie Ortiz, Rayon Edwards, Jim Domiano, Clyde McLemore, and Michelle Lopez. Dulce Ortiz, Rayon Edwards, Jim Domiano, Clyde McLemore, and Michelle Lopez. And let me get that timer going. Dulce, whenever you're ready.
All right. All right. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Dulce Ortiz. I'm the Executive Director at Mano a Mano Family Resource Center. And I would like to, thank the mayor and the council for hosting this special meeting. As you may know, Mano a Mano has been leading the rapid response work in the Lake County area. Our job as the rapid response team is to observe, document, alert community about their rights, provide support to the families whose loved ones have been kidnapped, and de-escalate when necessary. When community members call the Family Support Network hotline at 855-435-7693, our team of trained volunteers is deployed to the location of the ICE sighting or activity. These past few weeks have been incredibly hard for all of us here, and our community is in pain as we continue to see ICE and CBP terrorize our immigrant community. For this reason, I'd like to thank in advance the aldermen and alderwomen that will be supporting this evening's resolution. We're living in a historic moment that requires historic action. Although there's limited action that can be done on the local level, every action by the city helps. As a resident of Waukegan for more than 25 years, I had never thought that I would see the federal government persecute immigrants. Just this Saturday, the rapid response team confirmed 8 kidnappings, 5 here in Waukegan. We also know that many community members ran away and were able to seek refuge in homes or businesses. I am part of a community chat. And in this community chat, someone was asking for help for 2 community members that were able to get away and were seeking refuge at a business. We deployed one of our rapid response team members to help them provide them safe passage. I don't think we've lived in these moments in history. Many immigrants come to this country to seek safe haven from their own countries. And what this current administration is doing is deplorable. This is a good step forward. I'm really grateful to the city of Waukegan, but would invite you all to think about what legacy you're gonna leave to your children. What can you say that you did during these moments when immigrants are being persecuted and they've provided so much to this country? Thank you.
Thank you, Dulce. Mr. Rayan Edwards.
Good evening, Council. Although I agree with the sentiments of what we're doing here tonight, I had to do some research myself and see exactly what do it really mean, right? Because I'm not about giving people false hope. So I'm asking this council a question tonight. If ICE came in our community and took one of my neighbors off of the property that we're getting ready to sign this executive order on, is these men and women in uniform prepared to arrest ICE? Can they? I think we owe the Latino community an explanation, and we should be honest. Because a lot of them got family that may have to come take care of business, and they get caught coming out paying a water bill, and they grab them because we know they hanging out downtown. We see what they did to a young lady, and they didn't respect nothing about the city or no authority in the city. So I have to ask that real question. Is our police department prepared to arrest them for kidnapping, for assault, for battery? Because we've been watching them do this, and ain't nobody been able to do anything. And I think what hurts me more than anything is, as human beings, as you all sit up on here on this council, as real humans, and we use stuff like this for a photo op, to put ourselves in a newspaper, to get a headline, when these people, us people, all of us are affected by this. All of us. And so tonight, when we sign this paper, I want us to think about that. I want to see who's going to be brave enough to make a statement and say, hey, y'all, we did it. But if they get somebody off of city property, honestly, we can't do anything. We got to be honest. That is the number one thing when you come to building a relationship. And I say to everybody else out here that's spewing the hate, that agree with what ICE is doing, you disgust me. You are the worst type of person if you find this to be okay. Put aside your personal feelings. Put aside your political view and just be a human for 15 seconds and think about what's happening around you. And ask yourself, if it was you, would you be okay with it happening to you?
Thank you, Mr. Edwards. Thank you. Jim Domiano.
I peeked at my notes. My great-uncle Willie fought the Nazis in World War II. My dad fought Stalin and the communists in Korea. And I never thought that I'd be at the crossroads of having to stand and say, I need to figure out a way to fight these fascists. And to your point, the Waukegan Police Department does have the authority to arrest a federal officer if they are committing an ordinance violation. And yes, that will wind up in court. And yes, that will wind up with retribution toward the police and towards us. But unless we draw a line in the sand, unless we stand for what we believe in, and damn it, take action. You people are great for saying stuff. But do you take action? I'm ready. Literally, ready to go toe-to-toe and go to jail if I have to protect those that I, as a white man, can stand in the way and say, no, I say no to this. Take me if you want to try to take somebody's mom whose only crime is the fact that her skin is darker than mine. Somebody who's a roofer or a landscaper or a professor. They're seasoned citizens. Are we gonna, in the city of progress, are you gonna stand for that? I don't know what y'all are gonna sign tonight, but I certainly hope it's actionable items and not just talk. Like you said, not just something to get you in the headlines. Waukegan signed an ordinance tonight saying, oh golly gee, this is a bad thing. We should what? We should act like compassionate human beings and do what's right, even in the face of adversity, a larger and greater power that could cause pain and problems for us. This is not just impacting the people in the immigrant community. As a business owner, we're getting rocked by this because people aren't coming out and people are scared. I'm getting involved with some people of no profanity at city council. Deliver groceries to people who are afraid to go outside. How is that okay? How can any of you say you're leaders unless you draw that line in the sand tonight and say, no, we will not stand for this. We will not stand for ICE violating people's civil rights, First Amendment rights, the Constitution. We will do something about it, and damn it, let the police take them on. Let's start a fight. That's what my ancestors did, and damn it, I'm ready to stand up as well.
Thank you, Mr. Domiano. Clyde McLemore. Clyde McLemore.
That's what I'm talking about. Today is an important day. I'm Clyde McLemore, Executive Director for Black Lives Matter. You know, and if you look around, we are all so different, different colors, different cultures, different beliefs. Yet the pain we see in our community has brought us together. All I ask is that we remember that this is not about any one of us individually. This walk is about people who are hurting, for their families who live in fear, leaving their homes to work, to seek medical care, to go to school, or simply to live as who they are. Those are the people that we're here for tonight. Let's never forget that. I say that in great love because I ain't confused. See, I'm an older guy. I know before the immigrants, before they started coming at the immigrants, they was coming at black people. Okay? So now, what they did different this time is they're not using any due process. So if they get away with it, guess what? My black brothers and sisters, you're next with no due process. At least we did have due process. So it ain't just their fight, it's all our fight. And thank y'all.
Thank you, sir. Michelle Lopez.
My name is Michelle Lopez. I'm a resident of Waukegan. Good evening, Mayor Cunningham and members of the council. Thank you for calling this special meeting and giving residents the opportunity to speak. Many of us have been waiting for this conversation because what's happening in our city right now demands clarity, transparency, and leadership. Before I begin, I want to make sure everyone here, especially our residents listening tonight, Understand the difference between a resolution, an ordinance, and an executive order. A resolution expresses intent or support. It's a statement of position, but it is not law. An ordinance is what creates local law. It's binding, enforceable, and directs how the city must act. An executive order is what the mayor can issue to direct all city departments and employees on how to carry out policy immediately. So what we're talking about, what's before the council tonight, a resolution, let's be clear, it's a gesture, not a guarantee. I want to acknowledge that today's resolution is a step, but it is not a welcoming city ordinance. It is not an executive order. It only says you can't use our lots and buildings for raids, but it does not say to all city employees, you can't help them either. That distinction matters. The Illinois Trust Act limits police cooperation with federal immigration enforcement, but it does not prevent other city departments or employees from assisting federal agents, sharing information, or granting access to city resources. That gap creates confusion and fear for the people who live and work here. So I want to ask directly, has a welcoming city or non-cooperation ordinance ever been brought up before the council? If it has, residents deserve to know who voted against it. If it has not, then why not? And Mayor, what is preventing you from signing an executive order like the neighboring city, North Chicago, that clearly states Waukegan will not cooperate with ICE and DHS in civil immigration enforcement? If the hesitation comes from concerns about federal funding, let's have that conversation openly, not behind closed doors, because transparency is leadership. Residents have the right to know what's guiding these decisions. We are not outsiders. We are Waukegan, your neighbors, your workers, your business owners, your families. All we're asking for is what every city should promise its people: safety, respect, courage, stand up when it counts. Because right now, it's not a timing for something is better than nothing. It's timing for everything. Full transparency, full protection, and full courage to do what's right. Thank you.
Thank you. The next group of 5 will be Tanya Small, Cindy Gadarama, Rob Salazar, Margaret Carrasco, and Eduardo Salas. Tanya Small, Cindy Gadarama, Rob Salazar, Margaret Carrasco, and Eduardo Salas. Is Tanya Small here? Tanya Small?
Yes, I'm here.
I was not aware that I was speaking today, but I just wanted to ask the mayor, what does he plan to do since we had the peace walk? Nothing really has been done since then. So I just feel that we need to have action because it's really hurting businesses, it's hurting people going to, work, schools, their appointments. A lot of businesses have been closed, and people are living in fear. So I just want to know, Mayor, what do you plan to do? That's it.
I want a good taco.
Really? That's it.
Thank you. Cindy Gadarama? Cindy Gadarama?
No, sorry. I really don't have a speech today, but what's going on in our community is really affecting everybody around us. So I'm looking at everybody right now, and I want something to be done. Latinos are being gathered up like cattle, being taken away from their family homes, everything they worked hard for, just so they can be left at the border with $20 in their pocket and nothing to, and start all over. This country is ugly. And we need a resolution fast. I see this sign, let's build Waukegan, rebuild it. How? When our people need saving. How are you gonna rebuild Waukegan when people need to be saved from these criminals? ICE, they're criminals. Yep. They're criminals, they're not governed, they're criminals. We don't know, they have no badges. We don't know if people are being even taken from ICE. I've read articles, people acting like they're ICE, and they're being kidnapped, raped. That is my concern. There is no badges to these people. They won't give their badge numbers, they're just picking up people and taking them. I'm up here today because this is my future. This is the future to my children. And I will not go backwards, now or ever. I will die defending my people and my rights. So this is where I step up today and I ask you guys, when you go home tonight, think about yourselves coming to work. How would you feel if somebody asks you for your ID and takes you away from your family and your loved ones? That's my concern here. Put yourself in everybody's shoes today and every day, because we voted for you. You asked for people to vote for you. You reached out to the Hispanic community. We need your support now. We need you to come out and help us. Save these people, orphans. Children are being left on the side of the road taken by ICE. This is serious. We're not going backwards. Our ancestors fought too hard to go backwards. So the question is today, are you going to help? That's what we want. We need cops to get involved. In West Chicago, there was a cop that stepped in with ICE and told them they had to leave. So cops can help. But is it up to you if you're going to make that happen? So with that said, before we build Waukegan, rebuild it, we need to save our community.
Rob Salazar.
Good evening. First of all, I just want to say thank you for holding this meeting. I really do appreciate you hearing all of us for the last several weeks. I know the last time I spoke at a meeting, it was a really big gathering, and this community has been doing a lot ever since to try and spread the word and do whatever they can. I mean, it's so beautiful, honestly. You see these people picking up groceries, giving rides, picking up kids from school. Our communities really, really come together. And I'm really hoping more than anything that can inspire you, Mayor, to see what we're doing and want to be a part of that. I know you've been a part of that as far as marching with us, you know, stepping out on the streets, doing that stuff. But you can't tell these people that you're doing everything you possibly can until you do everything you possibly can. And that includes signing an executive order. I appreciate Michelle explaining the difference between, you know, just an ordinance and executive order, because education is the #1 killer of excuses, all right? In order to kill all these excuses, we have to educate ourselves. So we can't just be emotional. We can't just think the mayor can snap his fingers and make ICE disappear. That's not gonna happen, people. It's not. He can't do it. You know, nobody can do that from a city level to a federal level. It just can't happen. What he can do is sign an executive order, and that's what I called for on the 6th. That's what I'm still calling for now, because you can look your people in the eye and say, I'm doing everything I can for you. And if we don't keep showing up to these meetings and pressing you to do this, then I can't look at these people and tell them I'm doing everything I can for them. You know, so that's why we're gonna continue to push that. As far as what they said about arresting, you know, federal agents and all that, it's really, really a tricky situation. They can claim immunity. You know, there's all kinds of, you know, work-related, you know, they have immunity over certain stuff. So what I'm saying is what I'm asking for from the police to do is to at least put together a little task force. You know, your job is to protect and serve, and we appreciate what you do. I have family members, I have friends that are amongst your ranks, and believe me, you have my support. So my question is, how much support do we have from you? Your job is to protect us. Can we set up a task force to at least do the bare minimum? At least make sure no violations are being committed, no crimes are being committed. Keep your body cams on to document them. Make reports to the Department of Homeland Security. File grievances that can later be taken in court, and these people can be held responsible for the crimes that they're committing. We can at least do that. We can at least be out there on the street seeing where this happened. Hey, stop. Before you throw him in the back of the car, what's this guy's name? Let me get his number to contact his family, and what facility are you taking to? So family members, so kids aren't crying because their dad or mom didn't come home and they have no idea where they're at. At least they have, okay, they're going to be taken to this facility. They're supposed to be to
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Margaret Carrasco.
Good evening. Waukegan, this is Waukegan. It's not the first time that we are in the crossroads. Remember 287G? It seems like we always are, okay? So this adversity has really, really brought us together. Downstairs, I applaud all the people who are down there. Just to let you know, those are Waukegan warriors. Those are volunteers, residents. They're out there every single morning from the crack of dawn to late at night, patrolling the streets of Waukegan for the safety of all people, not only immigrants. You can be a U.S. citizen and be in a crossfire and something happens to you, or they take you. They try to deport you. It's a collaboration of other residents. Because if we don't protect each other, there ain't nobody else that's going to do it, Waukegan, okay? Each day, oh, and when you see the helicopters going in circles in Waukegan, that means they're going to hit on us. Within half an hour, I swear, agents will be here in town. The drones are driving us insane. Where are the rules? They're coming down. I've had people that comes out to the window, the front window of their house, and just there videotaping. We don't even know who it is. Where's security? Where's privacy? This weekend, it was announced that blue-collar workers, roofers, landscapers, the trucks are going to be targeted. So the way they operate is that the helicopter goes around trying to hunt down Waukegan residents. When they see the truck, they radio in, agents are there. This weekend, by Waukegan High School, Brookside, and Berwick, a landscaper with no criminal record, he was hunted down by 8 agents, plus a helicopter swooped down behind him. He's not an animal. That's illegal. Where are the rules? That's dangerous. 10th Street was totally shut down. With whose authority? Who are they to come into our community and totally close, shut down our streets? This is our town. Hotels in Waukegan are being used as holding cells for immigrants, okay? And we're gonna out them. And people, if we need to protest and make them shut down, we're going to do that. The number one complaint is Chief Navarro. You are under oath to protect us. Don't hide, don't just do nothing. Residents call 911, and if you cannot protect the residents of Waukegan, then you need to resign. Thank you.
Thank Mr. Eduardo Celis. Eduardo Celis. Mr. Eduardo Celis.
No, that's okay.
You sure you don't want the mic?
No, we can't do both.
So,
Okay.
tengo 6 minutos, right?
3 minutos.
Porque es en español, son 6. Pregúntales.
He's asking if he has 6 minutes. Since it's
He
in
does.
Spanish.
He does.
Sí, tío.
He does.
Pueblo de Waukegan,
The people of Waukegan,
estoy hablando en español porque este mensaje es para ustedes.
I'm talking in Spanish because this message is for you.
Quiero agradecer a los aldermans
I want to thank the aldermen
por apoyarnos a cada minuto.
for supporting us in every minute.
Quiero también saludar a los que no nos apoyan.
I also want to greet those that do not support us.
¿Ven esta gente que está aquí?
Do you see the people that are here?
Somos el pueblo real de Waukegan,
We are the real people of Waukegan,
no los que vienen a cada junta.
not the ones that always come to the council meetings.
Muchos que están aquí es la primera vez que están aquí.
A lot of those that are here is their first meeting.
Vencieron el miedo a inmigración
They beat the fear of immigration
solo para venir a hablarles a ustedes.
just to come and talk to you.
Estamos cansados
We are tired
de caminar,
of walking,
trabajar,
working,
salir con miedo.
going out with fear.
El simple hecho de echar gasolina a nuestro carro
The simple act of putting gas in our cars,
es un dolor de que nos vayan a separar.
it's a fear that they're going to separate us.
Ya queremos pedir basta.
We want a stop.
Queremos agradecer también a Sam Cunningham
We want to thank Sam Cunningham
por tomarse el tiempo de ayudarnos.
for taking the time to help us.
La raza afroamericana
The African American population
también sufrieron lo que nosotros estamos sufriendo.
also suffered what we're suffering now.
Queremos el apoyo de todos
We want the support of everyone
para salir adelante.
to keep going.
Que las mamás no salgan a dejar a sus niños
Let the moms not go out to leave their kids
en el camión
in the bus.
y como está pasando, muchos están siendo detenidas solo por llevar a los hijos a la escuela.
And with what's happening, a lot of them are being stopped just for taking their kids to school.
Eso no sale en las noticias.
That's not being covered by the news.
Pero el pueblo
But the people
que está armado con un teléfono
that's armed with a cell phone
graba cada paso de inmigración.
is recording every step of immigration.
Por eso pedimos
That's why we ask
que todos los que están aquí,
that everyone that's here,
tengan papeles o no tengan papeles,
being documented or not documented,
ayuden con algo
help with something
para que ya no seamos perseguidos.
so that we are no longer persecuted.
Nosotros somos un grupo de ninguno más deportado.
We are a group of no more deportations.
Estuvimos allá abajo
We were downstairs
con el frío,
in the cold,
demostrando
showing
que el pueblo puede ser unido.
that the people can be united.
También tenemos unos papeles
We also have some
para los
posters
negocios,
for the businesses
para que se amarren los huevos.
so they can
They can hold the balls,
hold their balls
they can hold the balls y ponerlos en sus puertas.
and put it on their doors.
Porque el simple hecho de ir a comprar un pinche taco
Because the simple act of going to buy a taco
nos da miedo.
scares us.
Nosotros somos el pueblo que lucha
We are the people that work
por el pueblo.
for the people.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. That concludes the audience time.
Thank you, everyone, for your passionate comments tonight. Item 3, motion by Alderman Florian, second by Alderman Donenworth. Ordinance increasing the number of Class E restaurant liquor license and video gaming by one for the SIP 21 LLC located at 2120 Green Bay Road. Any questions to the motion? All right. I think I needed to, this item was held over in regular council meeting October 20, 2021 by Alderman Donenworth and brought back for consideration at a special city council meeting. Thank you, Alderman Donenworth. We cleared up all that confusion that's related to that. Thank you, Alderman Donenworth. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I have something to say on this.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Okay. The complaint has been withdrawn, and I cannot see any reason why the petitioner should not get the liquor license. I did not find any reason why she should not.
Thank you, Alderman. We appreciate it. Roll call, please.
Alderman Guzman.
Aye.
Martinez.
Aye.
Felix.
Aye.
Newsome.
Nay.
Turner.
Aye.
Donenworth.
Aye.
Florian.
Aye.
Hayes.
Aye.
Bolton.
Aye.
Motion passed, sir.
Motion's passed and carried. Thank you, Alderman Donenworth. New business. Motion by Alderman Felix, second by Alderman Guzman. Approving a resolution prohibiting the use of city property for federal civil immigration enforcement. Questions to the motion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Guzman.
Very proud. Aye.
Martinez.
Definitely aye.
Felix.
Aye.
Newsome.
Aye.
Turner.
Aye.
Donenworth.
Aye.
Florian.
Aye.
Hayes.
Aye.
Bolton.
Aye.
Motion passed, sir.
Motion's passed and carried. Madam Clerk, please join me at the table. Alderman, please join us, sit right behind us as we sign the resolution. We're all going down.
I'm surprised you're here at all, Clyde. Keep my name out your mouth while you're at it.
Yep. Madam Clerk. I'm hot. Testing, test. Before we get started, testing. All right. Is that better? All right, here we go. From the very beginning, the city of Waukegan has stood with the community at the forefront and behind the scenes. We have been doing everything in our power to protect our residents, families, our neighborhoods, and our businesses. Over the last few weeks and months, we have listened. We have heard the concerns, the frustration, and the fear that too many of our families have felt, and we have worked with compassion to minimize that fear, to provide clarity about where we stand, and to keep our residents safe in Waukegan. This resolution is not about politics. It's about people. It's about ensuring that every person who calls Waukegan home can go to City Hall, the police station, the library, and any other municipal facility without fear. This city, this local government, is here to serve, not to intimidate. We are here to build trust, not barriers. To all the people of Waukegan, I can assure you one thing: your local government has your back. By adopting this resolution, we are putting into writing what has always been, and I mean always been, our practice, that Waukegan's municipal spaces exist to support and protect the people of our community. Not to scare them, certainly not to divide them. When we are affirming that our city employees are here to serve everyone equally, with respect, dignity, regardless of their immigration status. I've said this time and time again, Waukegan's greatest strength is its diverse people in Waukegan, Illinois. And for that, I know I certainly don't want to speak for my alderman here, but if I know the alderman who was elected and stumped for all to be here, we are proud of who we are. Thank you to our entire community standing beside me, whether it be elected officials, activists, and or leaders. Let us continue to stand together, united for our community called Waukegan, Illinois. God bless Waukegan, the state of Illinois, and God bless the United States of America. She just showed me up. Her handwriting is better than mine. All right? You going in the middle? Right here?
Let me go to camera. I was on video. Okay, I'm on video. All right. Right here first. 1, 2, 3. All right, you good on mine? I don't know, I can't see, I'm an old man. All right, I'll take that.
Okay, other elected officials, and how about some of our Hasas, mano a mano? I saw you in here. Is there anyone else, a part of our leadership and non-for-profits who would like to join us? All right. All right, here we go. All right, going once, going twice, here we go. All right, I'm gonna look right here at the official for City of Waukegan.
You know what, I'll take a picture when that says executive order. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Thank you very much. This will be a part of Waukegan's history for the rest of our existence. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Alderman, I'm gonna make a motion. Motion by Alderman Felix, second by Alderman Hayes to adjourn. Any questions to the motion?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
We're waiting for it.
All right. All those in favor? Aye. Motion is passed and carried. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you for your vote.